Welcome back to the Anime Audit. Today we are focusing in on the navigator of the Straw Hat Pirates, Nami. She is known for her quick wit and ability to get out of sticky situations. I was able to uncover a couple of really interesting facts that you might not know about our favorite orange-haired Straw Hat. Fact number 1. If Nami were to be given a devil fruit, she would be given the Goro Goro no Mi devil fruit. This devil fruit grants the power to create, control, and transform lightning. Knowing Nami, she would use this new power to create other types of weather at will. This devil fruit seems to fit her personality and aligns pretty well with what she's interested in. I'm all for something like this being given to her in the future. It'd be great to see her get a power up, and I think this ability would be great for the show. Fact number 2. Did you know that the Nami we know in One Piece was actually based on 2 characters from the Romance Dawn series? Nami is actually based off of Anne and Silk, 2 characters from Oda's previous manga. She is introduced as a thief and a pickpocket who possesses cartographical and navigational skills. Nami has been a fan favorite and consistently ranks in the top 10 of One Piece characters, and even came in as the 3rd most popular character in the 2021 fan poll. Fact number 3. Nami's birthday originates from her name like multiple other characters in One Piece. Nami's birthday, July 3rd, comes from her name since 7-3 can be derived from Na and Mi. This is something that Oda does pretty frequently with his characters, but I still think it's fun to see how they got their birthday and what it means to their character. For some characters, they're born on Children's Day, like Luffy, or for Usopp, they're born on April Fools, and it really reflects what their character is and what they do for the show. Fact number 4. When asked what kind of animal each of the Straw Hats are most similar to, Oda stated that Nami is most similar to a cat. I assume this is due to her being somewhat of a cat burglar, if you will, and then constantly lounging around on the boat. Now, she definitely does her fair share of the work, being the navigator and all, but you gotta admit that she's often seen lounging around and getting special treatment from Sanji. She's definitely the most cat-like of all the Straw Hats, and definitely fits that vibe. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you like anime-related content, you should hit the subscribe button down below. It really helps the channel, and it'll push this video to more people. From looking at my analytics, 98.6% of the people that are watching my videos are not subscribed, so if you like anime-related content, subscribe. After you've hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are. You can really influence the direction of this channel. Now let's get back to the video. Fact number 5. When Oda was asked where One Piece characters would be from if One Piece was set in the real world, he said that Nami would be from Sweden. He also said that if the Straw Hat Pirates had to find a new career, then Nami would be a childcare worker. I mean, Nami has a track record for loving children, but I'm not sure if that would be the best role for someone with her personality. She tends to get frustrated a little too easily to truly deal with children on a daily basis. Although she does put up with Luffy and his childish antics on a daily basis, so who really knows? Fact number 6. Each of the Straw Hats represent a prefecture in Japan. Nami represents the prefecture of Ehime, which is a prefecture on the island of Shikoku. Ehime is famous for having Japan's oldest hot spring, which I believe fits in with Nami as she would absolutely love to use it and would enjoy the weather there. The island is full of traditional buildings and castles, and more importantly, this prefecture is a good fit for Nami. Fact number 7. Nami has a mysterious past. We don't know anything about her parents, and although Nami is one of the most important members of the Straw Hat crew, and one of its earliest members, her past is largely unknown. Even though we got to see her early life during the Arlong Park arc, much about her remains unknown. She was seen with Nojiko as a baby, but how Nojiko found her is yet to be seen. Nami's biological parents aren't known either, however, she considers Bellemere to be her mother because that's what she is to her. Nonetheless, her past might be more interesting than what fans have in mind, and hopefully we'll get to see it sometime before the series ends. Fact number 8. Now, we know that Oda has a history of foreshadowing, and there are plenty of examples of it throughout the series. At the beginning of chapter 97 of the manga, Nami is seen trying on 2 different outfits while they're in Logtown. These outfits were eventually worn later on in the series by both Robin and Hancock when they were first introduced in the series. This is really interesting because you never know when Oda will hint at new characters or future events. It's always fun to look back at the subtle foreshadowing and seeing what we missed as viewers or readers. Maybe in the future I'll do a video discussing all of Oda's foreshadowing so far. Fact number 9. Nami is actually the only Straw Hat to invite someone to join the crew. Well, that is at least before Luffy could ask them to. That member of the Straw Hats is actually none other than Chopper. Nami and Luffy have a strong bond, and I'm sure that Luffy would respect any decision that Nami made. And this decision ended up pretty well for the Straw Hats, as Chopper ended up being the ship's doctor and a valuable member of their crew. Fact number 10. The concept art for Nami used to look a lot different. Similar to the fact that Sanji had looked extremely different in his concept art, Nami is even further to the extreme. I mean, for one, she had a gigantic battle axe, top of that she had a robotic arm. She was essentially a completely different character, at least design-wise. I don't know how much I would have liked this Nami compared to the one that we have now. You can still see that Nami is a pretty aggressive character, so a weapon like a battle axe kinda makes sense for her. But if you've been watching One Piece for a long time, you know that Nami is pretty smart and has one of the highest IQs in One Piece. So, with that being said, I don't think a battle axe makes a whole lot of sense. It seems like she would have been a lot more useful early on in the series, but later on in the series, I think that we would miss her current weather abilities and how cunning she is. If she was using that battle axe, Oda probably wouldn't have made her as smart, and we probably would have missed out on the Nami that we currently know. Ultimately, I'm glad that we moved in the current direction and that the Nami that we have is incredibly smart and cunning. Fact number 11. Nami is one of the few characters to have ever worn Luffy's straw hat. Being a valuable member of the Straw Hat Pirates, Nami is trusted by the entire crew, especially Luffy. In fact, she's one of the few crewmates Luffy has ever placed his hat on. This was seen at Arlong Park, where after Nami asked for help, Luffy defeated Arlong for all the pain and trouble that he caused her and the villagers. The only other person that Luffy has ever entrusted his hat to in a similar manner was Usopp during the Davy Back fight in episode 208. This goes to show you that Luffy truly values Nami as not only a member of the Straw Hat Pirates, but as a friend, and somebody that he can truly trust. And that can also be said for Usopp, who, despite having issues with Luffy in the past, has proven that he genuinely cares about the Straw Hats and wants what's best for them, and is willing to stand up for the crew and their friendship. Fact number 12. Lastly, I wanted to bring up Nami's bracelet. After the Arlong Park arc, she begins wearing a bracelet that she didn't have before. Now, fans were a little confused at first, but they quickly figured out that it was Nojiko's bracelet. While there's no scene that shows that she got the bracelet from Nojiko, Oda shared some heartwarming information with curious fans, stating, yes, it is Nojiko's bracelet. The morning of their departure in Volume 11, the bracelet is missing from Nojiko's arm. If you look at Nami's left hand, she is wearing the bracelet she got from her sister. They're not connected by blood, but Nami is always with her family. Oda wanted to make it clear that Nojiko will always be with Nami. Even though she's not a Straw Hat or related by blood to Nami, the two are extremely close and are truly sisters. Well, that's all the information I have on Nami. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and comment below if you have any characters you'd like me to do in the future.